Let's see, Jay-Z. He's usually very easy to read on. Perry loves his new home. But he's usually looking out this window here, so I'm gonna get him a cat tree so he can just sit and look outside. He loves it here. Oh. Let's do the usual, looking at his personality. First, I'm gonna see, like, you know, hey, what's up? What's going on? Feels like he's more or less in a good place, actually. Making money. Making money. He's in a more or less good place, Jay-Z, right now. Making lots of money. A lot of deals. He may have a new liquor deal. Or it could be, so I don't know, like, how much, or like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing right now. But they're saying that either it's like a brand new liquor deal, not Beyonce's, but his own thing. It's either a brand new liquor deal or it's like a new flavor or something that's actually going to take off. But he's giving me this feeling of being bored. He feels bored. He feels bored. For now, he feels bored. Oh, okay. All right. Let's ask Jay-Z. Ooh. Is that Nicki? Is that Nicki? That's Nicki. Fuck. I simply asked him, how does he want the public to perceive him? Nicki came out right away. Right away. First of all, so Nicki's here. Whatever it is that she said, so I have not been paying total, like, complete attention to it, to be quite honest, since I did the reading on her. Like, I saw the Super Bowl thing and how she was really just going to bat about it, but I didn't read everything. But she can do damage against him. So he wants the public to see that he's in control, that he knows what he's doing. He loves it when people sees him as like the millennial man. I don't know how old some of you guys are, but I remember when I was like either a teenage, I think I was a teenager, and this was before we started to be called millennials, because we were called Generation Y, but they have this thing about millennial man, which is like a father, a business mogul, someone who takes really good care of himself. This cat is going to be playing with this golf ball again. So he wants people to think of him as the millennial man, like someone who's into art, someone who's sensitive, someone who's sensitive, someone who's a businessman, who's like in control, who can turn like lemons into lemonade. He wants people to see this. He wants them to see this. And it's like everything about his image is he fights for people to see this about him. Hello to the new people who just joined. However, Nicki, darling Nicki, ooh, they had a huge falling out. Huge falling out for it to come out with his image. So she can do damage to his image. And y'all remember in her reading, I was just like, because people were asking, oh, will they make up? I was just like, nah. He will double down. They're both, we're all Sagittarius. He will double down, and so will she. Okay, so let's see. So that's just the perception he wants people to have. Let's see, Jay-Z, what's your real personality like? And I'm just looking at his photo here. Yes, that actually is Perry playing around. So for the most part, guys, I know some people really can't stand him. Oh, hold on. He is getting on my damn nerves. That's what Perry's doing. Oops. Oh, hold on. Oh, wow. Okay. He's just playing around with stuff on the floor. So they're saying that he actually yo, hold on. Perry. He's playing around with my chapstick. He actually is a family man, guys. They're saying he's a family man. It feels like they're saying that having children, it's actually like mellowed him out a little bit. But they're saying no, he actually is a family man. He cares. Something, optimistic. And again, looks out for family. And it feels like he's one of the leaders in the industry, but I've seen this over and over again. He actually is one of the leaders in the industry, and he's always he's very enterprising. He's always thinking of the future, of building new things. However, don't fuck with him. He's Grammy. And I've seen this. A lot of people think that he has issues with sexual whatever, but I'm like, no, his problem is that he's grimy. You can't trust him in business. You can't. He's grimy. That guy, Paul Rich, who's with Adele, he has the same energy. Very grimy. And it's like, by any means necessary. By any means necessary, I will get what I want any way I want. Loves his family though. Let's see. So let's dig deeper into that. Wow. He wishes he could spend more time with his children. And even though he's a Sagittarius, he always shows up as this guy. Yeah, when I asked him how is he with his family, he actually wishes that. So when it comes to keeping the children's faces out of the media, that's him. That's him. He actually doesn't like how much Beyonce shows the children. He doesn't. If he could keep his biological children away from the media, we would never know what their faces look like. That's how he is with his family. He's like that. Friends, listen, he's not a good friend. He's not a good friend. He's a backstabber. I mean, he has long-term friends, of course, but as a friend, no, he can't be trusted. He's a backstabber. And then I asked him about his fans as well. And it feels like he's pretty cool with his fans too. Like he doesn't feel like a Taylor Swift. She loves her fans. What's his name? Harry Styles. He loves his fans. But Jay-Z, he's sort of like, I feel like back in the day, he was much better, but now he's just like, nah, I'm good on that. I'm good. He feels more like a recluse, honestly. Like for him, he just feels like, no, I have my family. That's that. I have my family. I got my money. That's it. That's it. But he's all about family. That's it. Friend, woof, woof. He will backstab friends to get his way. Woof. Okay. So Jay-Z. We already saw some of his shadow side, but let's ask directly Jay-Z, what's your shadow side? Wow. Stop it. Yeah. He was like, I don't care if you're looking at me. I do. Yeah, basically. He's very anxious, actually. He suffers from anxiety. I also feel like, does anyone know if he's ever said that he was abused when he was a kid? Ooh. Ooh, yes, he was. Ooh, he didn't like me asking that question. Hold on, guys. Ooh, this cat is gonna drive me nuts. I think he was abused as a child. Look at this. He was abused. And he's also saying that he was a late bloomer too. A late bloomer. And part of that, so I feel like he's not as confident as he appears. So he puts on a brave face here. He's incredibly anxious. Incredibly anxious. Look at this. Incredibly. It's almost like he has stage fright, actually. And this, like, he has issues with self-love too. But what he's telling me though is that this past, because like it still lives with him, he's just like, no, it gave me drive. Like, yes, I feel this way, or I've been through this, but it gave me so much drive. And he's just like, these were building blocks for what I've become. So it doesn't really feel like it doesn't feel like he regrets much, or like he looks back in anger on those days. He hates being called camel. So guys, I don't ask them directly about sexual abuse because even we're reading on them, I'm being very nosy, but it's not my, it's not my thing. It's not my business. If it comes out, it comes out, like with Britney Spears, but I'm not going to directly ask him, like, where did they touch you? I'm not going to ask that. If it comes out, it comes out, and I'll say it. Do you have anything else? What did you say? Libra, Moon, Virgo, Rising? He's like, he's like, no, I don't worship the devil. Did somebody ask that? It's like, no, I don't worship the devil. That's not what it is. I don't worship the devil. Gosh, look again. This cutthroat energy. Cutthroat energy. If he's a Pisces rising, that makes sense because he to me, he comes across as a big softie whenever I read on him. Oof. Oh, here he goes. Was his father around? Because he's also bringing this up too. About dad not being around or feeling emotionally abandoned by dad. Yeah. If it feels like and here's Beyonce here too. Feels like dad wasn't around emotionally. Like it was so much coldness. But he was abused. He was abused. It's not like emotional. It feels physical in some way. Ah, they got into an altercation. Oh. Interesting. It feels like, so it doesn't feel like he was like abused by the dad. It feels more like an emotional abandonment. It almost feels like women when he was younger. So that could veer into the sexual whatever. It feels like women when he was younger. Women. He stabbed his brother. Jesus Christ. Okay, anything else you want to say about this? Yeah, I think it's coming up soon. He wants to talk about his love life. Coming up soon. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. But there's also like some new business adventure that he's like a new business partnership he's going to get into that's going to be very lucrative for him. He's also telling me something about like this sex trafficking thing, and we can look into it later. But he's just like don't pin this shit on me. So we can look into him just saying, you know, leave me alone, or whether or not there's some accuracy there. But there's definitely like this sex trafficking thing, and it feels like this is a rumor that has followed him for a while, and he's just like, no, not me. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. But we can ask that question later. If he's involved in the Diddy stuff, what does he know? All this stuff. Although I think all those celebrities know what's been going on, and they participate in some way, or they look away. They know and look away. But yeah, his shadow side is just highly anxious, lack of confidence, late bloomer, abuse when he was younger, dad left. I didn't see anything about mom. Nothing about mom. Okay. All right. So let's ask your questions. Actually, let me get these cards because I'm going way back into the past. Oh, wow. Was he like really good friends? Let's keep the conversation about gold later because I'm trying to read. How good friends was he with Biggie? Because it feels like really close, really tight, actually. Wow. It feels like, I mean, he really looked up to Biggie, actually. He really looked up, I mean, he looked like, you know that Kanye song, I think what, Big Brother? That's how Jay felt about Biggie. He really looked up to him. Seriously. I mean, this is like respect. This is the utmost respect. And it's almost like he felt like whenever Biggie would rap, or even when he would speak, it's almost like he was putting people under a spell, and he really liked that feeling. He really liked that feeling. And look at this. They had a very close relationship. I think it's called Big Brother by Kanye. They had a very close, well, Kanye is a hater. I feel, but the way that I'm seeing Jay-Z, how he felt about Biggie, it wasn't hating at all. Like it's like he adored him. But look at the death here on Biggie. Yeah, he really adored him. It feels like they were like tight like that. Very close. Very close. It's almost like a soulmate energy. He just wanted to belong. So the question is, why did Jay used to wear Biggie's chain before rapping? He just wanted to belong. And also, it was just something like a young person would do with somebody that they really look up to. But he just wanted to belong, and he felt like, oh, you know, I'm here, I have his chain, people will know that. It sounds kind of weird, but like I belong to him. He just wanted to be a part of the group because it feels like he was just not an outcast, but more like he bloomed very late, very late. No, they did not have a sexual relationship because I know someone wants to know. They didn't. It wasn't sexual. It was like very, very, very close friends. Very close friends. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Well, so let's see. Let's go through the nice questions first. How does he feel about Nas? So let's see. Jay-Z, how did you feel about Nas in the past? Because this picture has all three of them in it. What I'm seeing over and over with Jay-Z is like just this feeling of wanting to be part of something. Like he doesn't want to look like a loser, or he doesn't want to look like he doesn't know what's going on. Like he just wants to be connected. So I'm getting that very strongly in his past. And sometimes he would say and do things just to be like, yeah, I know them. I know them. They know me. I'm important. I'm getting that very strongly, and when he was younger, very strongly. How do you feel about Jay-Z now? It's fine between he and Nas now. So back then, Jay-Z showing up, Mr. Sagittarius. Back then, again, just the feeling that I'm getting is just it's just like, no, I feel like a loser. I feel like nobody likes me, nobody wants me. So I'm actually looking at a very, very, very old picture. So this is like when he was young, very young, teens to 20s, super young in that photo. Where he's like, no one's talking to me. I'm not part of the in crowd. What's going on? He like, it's like I'm hearing what's that song where Chris Brown says like crying outside the club or something? Like that's what it feels like. No, it doesn't feel social climbing. It's not social climbing yet. It just feels like he wants to belong somewhere. It's like, I don't know, Gretchen Wiener in Mean Girls or something, where you're just clinging on to somebody to show that I fit in somewhere. It's not social climber. Not exactly. But how he feels about Nas today, it's fine. No big drama. No big drama, really. Nothing really. It's good. They're fine. I don't think that they're the closest of friends, but no beef. Oh, hate outside the club. That's what he's. Well, it doesn't feel like Jay-Z was hating outside the club. Like he felt sad. He felt sad. Like, oh man, I want to be part of this. I want to be part of this. So he started off wanting to be part of it, and now he's like at the top. And they're saying that he was a bit goofy back then too, and like people could tell that he was really desperate to be part of things. So it feels like he would do things to belong. Okay. Damn. Yo, this cat, he is just like... He's so annoying. They hate. So I think it's because I brought it up. they hate the fact that so many people are like demanding justice, and they're just like, about what? About what? They hate this shit. They're just like, and it feels like they're surprised that people are even. Sorry, guys. This freaking cat, man. Well, that's an assumption. I'm gonna ask. But they're actually surprised that people are trying to like put their names into it. It actually took them by surprise. They're shocked by it, and they hate it. They're just like, what are you doing? They're angry with Cassie. They're angry with Cassie. They're angry with her. Why are you guys angry? They're, ooh. Listen. He's protective over his family. They're angry with, like, I'm trying to pick up on their relationship energy. They're pissed. Let me see. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. They're pissed with her. They're pissed with her. Angry, 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 guys. Angry. I asked them why. And they're just like, you people are trying to put this on our family. And then it also feels like people are like trying to, like, they're asking them questions. It also feels like people are asking them for money, or maybe like demanding money or something like that. And then Beyonce in particular, because it doesn't really feel like Jay-Z cares about like the fame or like the pristine status or anything like that. He's just like, you have my kids involved in this, you have my family involved in this. But Beyonce particularly, so she cares about the family too, but she's just like, how dare you tarnish my image? Like, they're angry. They're angry. Yeah, they're just like how dare you? The sense that they're giving me is they're just like, it's almost like they're saying that's not the full story. It's not the full story. But they're talking about Cassie in particular. It's like, that's not the full story. They're like, she held back so much. That's not the full story. Woo! It's like, I mean, I'm feeling them pointing like, that's not the full story. They're pointing at her. Ooh. But you know, I've seen a lot of people are really pissed with her, and I've seen it. I know some of y'all really get mad when I say it, but I see she didn't tell her the full truth. She didn't. Okay, well, since we want to go there, let's just go there. They don't really want to talk about their relationship. They brought up this Cassie thing. Okay, it looks like, well, so I did ask them if they were involved in Diddy's sex trafficking. I'm getting no. I know a lot of people refuse to believe that. Whatever. I'm getting no. It feels more like they were like financial dealings with him. Jay-Z. It was like Jay-Z's financial dealings with him. And maybe like Beyonce did like some sort of like touring work, or maybe some kind of deal with him or something. It feels more like it's finances. That Jay-Z was involved with him financially at some point. And Beyonce, she may have done like a touring thing or some kind of deal with him at some point. It doesn't feel like the sex trafficking, whatever. Crystal, I need you to stop. No. Beyonce's saying no. She's like, no. I asked her directly, were you involved in the sex trafficking? She's saying no. However, she's just like, but this, it's the thing, like that. It's been like this for such a long time. It's the thing. And this is the same energy that I got from J-Lo, that is like, they all know. But she's saying, no, I was not. And even here, she's just like, no, I was not. Let's ask Jay-Z. Let's ask Jay-Z. Ooh, interesting. Who is this? Who is this? There's... Ew, gross. With the Jay-Z thing, I feel like there's somebody he may have, hold on. I feel like there's a woman who's seeing a lawyer right now on Jay-Z. It feels like, it's money. It's someone he was involved with in the past. This feels more like potentially maybe like a I do feel like there's an accusation out there. And this lady has a lawyer. This lady has a lawyer. It's not really clear. It doesn't feel like it's sex trafficking. It feels more like it could have been like we had a relationship, or she could have been a working girl, and she may say something like he beat me up or something to that effect. Is that right? Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Ooh, look, oh my gosh, he's worried about Nicki. Look at her again coming up. Look at her again coming up. Nicki. It does feel like there is one woman who is speaking to a lawyer now, and she's looking at her avenues. This doesn't feel like sex trafficking, or like it could be like an assault, or it could be like someone recently asked me about this lady who accused a rapper of like either beating her up or getting into an altercation. Like it feels something like that. And this lady is trying to figure out like what can she do, what can she pin on him. But it feels like this is someone he had a relationship with. Like this is someone he knows. It's not some random chick. It's someone he knows. Feel like he's probably guilty of that, guys. Feels like he could be guilty of that. But like there's something here also about a working girl, a working prostitute, escort. There's something about a working girl. So I wonder if that's what she was doing. Cassie was involved in, probably. Hold on, let me be clear, guys. Let me clear it up. Because there is at least one woman who's speaking to a lawyer right now about Jay-Z. It looks like it. I feel like her accusation is, it has a ring of truth to it. It has a ring of truth to it. Let me try to lock in on this lady. Yes. There's someone. Oh, she wants payment. Okay, I see what it is. So there is a woman. He was in a relationship with this lady. I don't know how long ago it was. Yeah, I don't know how long ago this relationship was, but he had some sort of sexual ongoing whatever relationship with her. And it does feel like she is speaking to a lawyer right now. I don't think she's going to be able to sue him because it feels like there's something about her accusation. It could be the timing, or it could be like the details or something where it's just like the lawyer saying, I don't think you have a case here. And she's going to request a payout. She's going to request a payout to keep her quiet. Huh. Oh, she's looking for money. Oh, she's looking for a lot of money. She's looking for a lot of money, and I'll go away. I won't speak. I'll go away. Ooh, she's looking for a lot of money, guys. She's looking for a lot of money. She's looking for a lot. Ooh. Ooh. That looks like a mini fortune that she's asking for. Because there's, hold on. There's some, oh, he's worried. So there's some truth to the accusation. No, well, yeah, she's money hungry, but I'm getting that there's something true about the accusation. It doesn't feel like a sexual assault. It feels like he could have hit her. He could have hit her, or like there is some truth to it, and that's what he's worried about. There is some truth to it. Ooh, he's looking. Look at him. He will be tempted to keep his money because he's just like, she only wants money. Like that's it. That's all she wants. He will be tempted to do that. Yeah, sir, you should pay her. Because there was something maybe written, maybe he texted her something or whatever. Because I'm not getting that, like when I read on Diddy, you know, did he abuse these people? Blah, 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 I get yes, like obviously get yes. But when I'm asking if Jay-Z did what this lady is saying he did, because it feels like a physical altercation, like it could be like a shove or something, excuse me, something like that. And they're saying like there's some truth to it. They're not telling me exactly how true it is, but they're like, no, there's some truth to it, and that's what he's worried about. Because I feel like there could be like something that was written or sent, a letter, email, something like that. It's written, and it looks bad. It looks bad. So there's that. I think he's gonna pay. I think he's gonna pay this lady. Ooh, he's pissed. He's pissed. And the energy between he and Beyonce is not that. I mean, they're angry guys. Like I'm telling you, they're freaking angry, dude. They're angry. They're livid. They're livid. They're livid. Look at this. Livid. He is a Sagittarius, but he always comes up as, oops, King of Cups. Livid. Livid. Oof. Woof. Livid. Beyonce is mad too. But, and I feel like this pointing thing that I was getting is actually Beyonce. It's Beyonce. Whew. Whew. Damn. She usually protects herself very well from like psychic interference, but I think because she's so mad that I'm even getting like, woo. Okay, so why are you guys pissed off with Cassie? I feel like I already know why. Why? They hate those questions about sex trafficking because they're just like, what the fuck are you talking about? They hate those questions about sex trafficking because they're just like, what are you talking about? I truly feel that they're not involved in the sex trafficking part. I truly feel like it, but they're going to be hounded by those questions. Hounded. They're trying their best to like block it off. And I think they're also like trying to hide it from the children as well. But like, that's also another thing that's making them angry is like, our kids are involved in this. Our kids are involved. Because it's possible one of the children may have like asked them like, oh mom, did you do this? Ooh, oh, pissed, angry. Interesting. So I'm asking if they're on like any Diddy tapes. Well, I'm separating it because you have the like the regular parties, which I have friends and former coworkers who've been to many regular Diddy parties, but they left at a certain time because they're not in the industry, but even they know you have to leave before 2 a.m. So I'm separating it from like regular Diddy party tapes versus like freak off tapes. you know. So they're both saying that yeah, we're on like regular Diddy tapes. So these are like at parties, at events, at whatever. And again, Beyonce is saying like, yes, we worked together or we did like a tour type of thing together. Like they've done business together, Beyonce and Diddy, like way back in the day. Like she may have borrowed money from him at some point, or she may have like gotten money from him for a tour, or he could have been like a sponsor or an investor, something to that effect. So it does feel like it's financial. So she's like, yeah, I mean, I was on quote unquote a Diddy tape, but these are regular parties. And funny enough, Jay-Z, he's saying like, yeah, I mean, he's like, yeah, I have been in one, but it's like he tried to keep to himself. He tried to keep to himself. So it feels like he was thinking more long term when it came to Diddy. Where he's just like, let me not be too much in the mix. Let me not be too much in the mix. When I asked if they're in like the sexual Diddy tapes from Beyonce, very strange answer. It's mostly a no. It's mostly a no. It's mostly a no, but there's like, it's almost like she's saying, I don't know if I am. I don't know if I am. She's like, she doesn't know if she is, because she's just like, well, if people were drugged, how would I know? Huh, interesting. Oh, this cat. Ooh, this cat. Look at her. Miss Virgo here. Look at her. She's like, how, if people were drugged, how would I know? So essentially what she's saying, the only way she would be in a Diddy tape is if she was really drugged. Look at her. Look at that. Y'all see this? Beyonce. Beyonce. No, she's a Virgo. It's not hiding. She's a Virgo. Oh, you literally got booted off when I'm answering it now. What I'm getting from her is she's saying she's like, if people were drugged, how would I know? She doesn't know. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. She's actually unsure. And like what she's giving me, she's like, if I am on one, it's because I was drugged. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. Interesting. I asked her, is that why you're angry with Cassie? She gave me, yes. Yes. Remember, guys, Cassie was also like one of the recruiters. She was one of the recruiters. So she's giving me like, if I am on a tape, I was probably drugged. Wow. 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 She's giving me more information about Cassie, where she's saying like, I thought we were friends or industry friends. Wow. Oh my gosh, I can't get the cards. So here's Cassie. She's giving me more information about Cassie. They were also supposed to work together. They were also supposed to work together as well. And she's saying like, yeah, you know, I hung out with Cassie as friends too. Ooh, look at this. Look at that. Ooh, that partially explained that anger, the anger. Ooh. Guys, I feel like Jay-Z may be on one of those tapes too. Jay-Z could be on one of those tapes. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. He could be on one of those tapes. What's interesting about this though is he feels more like it doesn't feel like he's a performer. It feels more like trying to like get people off of him or something. Cause he's showing me how even at the regular parties he would try to keep to himself. Ooh. It doesn't feel willing from them. I mean, I got a similar answer from J-Lo. And I know some people were very upset because they actually DM'd me to tell me that I was wrong. But what I got from J-Lo is that she did participate against her will. She was drugged. Ooh. Diddy alluded to being with Bey before Jay. Woo! So she, even from Beyonce, she doesn't know that's the issue. And she's sort of like looking at Cassie like, girl, I thought we were friends. Woo. Wow. Wow. Damn. Damn. I'm just double checking with Spirit to see if I got that right. And they're saying that yeah, it's more or less right, but there's still like some weird things because I know a lot when the Megan situation happened with Tory, trying to get information from that was very hard because they were like drunk and high out of their minds, so it's really difficult to get accurate information. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Cassie needs to be in jail too. Wait, who's saying just blink twice? Wait, was I not blinking? Like it feels like a lot of people in the industry are pissed with Cassie, guys, because it's almost like look at this. They're ooh, guys, ooh. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, you were talking about the movie. Oh. a lot of people are very angry with her because they're just like, well, one, you know, she flipped the lid on everything, you know, she blew the whistle. So a lot of these predators, their spot is not being blown up. It's just Diddy at this point. But other people, like the people who are like her peers, so she wasn't famous for long, but like her peers, so fellow entertainers, they're sort of like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh, gosh. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked what you saw, then please head over to www.tarobyMoko.com/links in the description box below. This page was created to help you find your desired reading faster. They are separated by concern, so there's love and romance, career matters, psychic forecast, and spiritual and personal development. And if you have many concerns at once, then please feel free to book a live 30-minute or 1-hour reading via phone, video, or in person if we are located in the same city. You will also be able to find a link to my Etsy store that has a limited range of readings, as well as my blog and YouTube page. And for YouTube viewers, if you would like to offer a small tip, then you have that option as well. When you are ready to book a reading, then click on the desired icon and read through the description to make sure that it fits your concern. I return readings within 7 business days, but if your concern is urgent, then I have express options that allow you to choose how quickly you want your reading to be done. If you want to book a 30-minute or 1-hour reading for the next day, then please email me ahead of time. And if you have any questions, then don't hesitate to email me. If you would like to know more information about my style and why I read the way I do, then go to the homepage where you will find a quick description about me and an option to learn more. And if you scroll further down, you will be able to sign up for my monthly newsletter. With this newsletter, you will receive 10% off your first reading, as well as monthly general predictions and shop updates, which can include discounts for new spreads and early access to my yearly readings 1 month ahead of time. And even further down, you will find testimonials from all the clients who are happy with me. All right, lovelies, thank you so much for watching this video. Let's work together soon.